Young Sheldon Season 7 may have finally set the stage for George's death with a few episodes remaining. The Big Bang Theory provided young Sheldon his major issues, even though it cleared the path for the prequel to occur. The sitcom focused on geek culture. First off, the show is getting close to the point in the timeline where Sheldon needs to relocate from Medford to California, which means that CBS is compelled to discontinue Young Sheldon despite its ongoing popularity. But long before that, George's death was the main problem with the spinoff due to the canon of the Big Bang Theory. George was already dead when the Big Bang Theory began, thus he was never able to make a physical appearance. The Cooper patriarch had been painted as a bad father by Sheldon's stories, which Barry mostly supported. But young Sheldon constantly shows him as an imperfect, but ultimately loving family man, challenging that. After the adultery scandal was retconned in Season 7, George's character rehabilitation continued. Even though the Cooper patriarch is one of the best characters in the show, the spin-off is forced to kill him off because of the continuity. Details surrounding George's death are unknown. Young Sheldon can escape with not revealing his death because it is purportedly unexpected. That being said, the prequel might have finally revealed some official information regarding the incident, with a few episodes remaining before the Cooper's Texas story concludes. In Young Sheldon Season 7, Episode 10, A Little Snip in Teaching Old Dogs, George had a vasectomy without even telling his wife, according to the synopsis. George Sr. fears Mary may have a secret vasectomy because she wants another child. Linkletter and Sturgis go to Sheldon for science tutoring in the interim. It's important to remember that Young Sheldon is set in rural Texas in the early 1990s, even though the operation became common in the 1960s and is today considered quite typical. George is more likely to run into problems because he is doing things clumsily and without his family's help. Even though Mary can be very demanding, George may be at risk if he has a medical treatment by himself, particularly given his pre-existing medical issues. Even while it might not have been the main factor in his death, the vasectomy might have played a role. In Young Sheldon, George's death is unavoidable anyway. The show is addressing the tragedy and its immediate aftermath, based on set photographs that suggest the group shot George's funeral. Despite the limited number of remaining episodes, CBS is eager to wrap up the story before the end. The plot is far too extensive to be condensed into the few episodes that are meant to be devoted to concluding the Cooper's Medford tale and moving Sheldon to California. It will be challenging to end the series on a positive note, because George's death might potentially lessen the send-off's overall tone.